go through the Fast Start training for all the new affiliates. Okay, next, we're going to go to the announcement section, and I have some very important information to share with you guys really quick. Number one, at the top of the list, this is a massive, massive deal. We have to talk about this, okay? Some of the biggest success stories that we have seen on the Power Team came from these events. These were roadshow events. Guys, drop a comment on this video right now if you attended any of the roadshows last year. But I also want you to, in the comments, because I want to put it up on the screen, I want you to divulge in like one sentence what happened at the roadshow. And why would you recommend for everyone to make sure they do not miss these roadshows? Josh Zwagel just announced the 2020 roadshow schedule. It's right here on the screen. I'm going to show you where you can go to get this, by the way. And this right here is going to be one of the most important things that I'm going to urge beyond belief that you do. And I just have a question, because I want to know how many of you are going to be at an upcoming roadshow, and I want you to comment right now and let me know what roadshow you plan to attend. And I'm going to tell you right now which roadshows I'm going to be attending. Okay, and you guys can see the link right here. It's HempWorks Events with an S, hempworksevents.com. And when you go to that link, it's going to pull up the corporate event page. And on this corporate event page, you're going to see the first roadshow is Las Vegas on March 21st. I'm just going to go through these really quick, and I want to see in the comments, what roadshow are you going to be attending? Now, I want to say something very bold right now, and some people may not like this, and that's okay. If you're not planning to attend at least one roadshow, unless you live in Canada, okay, and then you get then you kind of get a pass as long as you're coming to convention, because I don't care where you live, everybody has to come to convention in August. But if you live in the United States and you're not planning to come to one roadshow, you should not be on this training. This business is not for you. Now, some people are just like, whoa, damn, he just went there. Yes, I did. The roadshows are that important. You're here watching this training for a reason. You joined this business for a reason. You want to make money. You want to change your life. You want to impact the lives of others. You are here to transform your life. Getting your butt to a roadshow is going to be a springboard, a catalyst to helping you create whatever level of success you're looking for. So make a commitment and make a decision right now that no matter what, you're going to get to at least one roadshow. And I will be at all of them except for one, because it's my brother's wedding and I can't miss my brother's wedding. So here's the roadshow schedule. Again, hempworksevents.com. You've got Las Vegas Roadshow, which Josh and Jenna will probably be there. Okay. And this will probably be the only one they're going to be there. And that's on March 21st. Then you've got Dallas. I will be in Vegas, by the way. I will be in Dallas. That's on March 28th. We've got Indianapolis on April 25th. We've got Orlando on May 30th. This is the one that I cannot attend. That's the only one. And how funny is it that it's only 3 hours away? So this is the only one, guys. Listen, Orlando's the only one that I could drive to. And that's the only one I can't attend. I will be going to all of the other road shows, and I will be flying to all of them. Now, why am I doing this? I'm going to be leaving and going to these 5 road shows for one reason, for you. It is for you, for the Power Team, to be able to be there, to work with you, to meet with you, to help you any way that I possibly can. We also have Nashville on June 20th, and we have Philadelphia on July 18th. So, and then, of course, all roads lead to Manifest 2020. It's probably going to sell out. There's going to be 8,000 to 10,000 people at the Mirage on August 20th. We've got some exciting plans for the Power Team. So really quick, let's just take some roll here. We got Laura going to Orlando. We've got Jill going to Las Vegas and Orlando. Awesome. Let me just see here, guys. I want to give you guys a shout out. Gary's going to Vegas. Chris is going to Indy. Kathleen is going to Philly. Kimberly's going to Orlando. Phyllis is going to Dallas. We've got Vegas. We've got Nashville. We've got Dallas, maybe Nashville, Dallas. Awesome. So there's way too many comments. I can't go through everything. But here's the deal. You got to get to at least one. And I'm going to say one more thing about these road shows. You ready for it? The people who have the most people, I'll say this, the person who has the most people attend these road shows is going to win. I want you guys to think about this as like it's a game. This is a game, and in this game pays real money. And if you want to level up in the game and you want to get the high score and you want to win the game, here's the cheat code. The cheat code to winning this game and making the most money and ranking up the fastest, it's getting the most people to these road shows. There's only 6 in the United States, and then it all leads to convention. So you can obviously bring all of your affiliates, get your whole team there, but they've done something different this year, and that is they're doing prospect tickets and affiliate tickets. So let me explain this really quick. If you have any questions on this, let me know. But very, very simply, when you go to purchase tickets, listen carefully, you have 2 ticket options. You have the affiliate ticket is $20. You have a prospect ticket, which is $20. Now, I want to just address this quickly because I know there's at least one person who's like, well, why should we make our prospects pay $20? I love this, by the way. Last year, I think it was $10, so they doubled it, okay? I love this because it is going to make sure that people are serious. If somebody shows up for free, they're not serious. If they pay $20, they will show up. At least most people will show up. There was a lot of people last year who paid $10 and still didn't show up. So they doubled it to $20, which also helps offset the cost. You realize that My Daily Choice, Josh, he loses money on all of these events, loses big money. And he's doing it for us. He's doing this to help us build our business. So $20 just helps cover the cost of the event. But here's the beautiful thing. When you have your prospect purchase a $20 ticket, it says right here, every prospect that purchases a $20 ticket and attends can enroll as an affiliate for free at the event. The enrollment promotion is only for prospects who attend. So they can't buy a ticket and then not show up and then say, hey, I want to enroll. That doesn't work that way. They have to buy their $20 ticket and be there. And then at the booth, at the registration, at the road show, they'll be able to say, I'm a prospect. I paid my $20. Here's my ticket, whatever. I want to become an affiliate, and their affiliate will be free because they already bought their ticket. Come on, guys. This is huge. This is awesome. This is so awesome. Yes, Sherry Beth, this is huge. And I'll even throw this out there as a couple little ideas. For me personally, right? If I have a prospect who wants to attend a road show, I will make them buy their ticket because I want to make sure they're serious. And if anyone's thinking, well, why would a prospect pay $20 to attend a meeting, to attend a business opportunity, to attend something like this? Here's how I would posture it, okay? Let me share with you my thoughts on this quickly to help you guys. I would posture this in a way where you have multi-millionaires who are willing to put together this entire company, business in a box, where we have affiliates right now in this company making millions of dollars. And I'm inviting you to be my guest, to be able to attend this workshop, to attend this mini conference that really should cost $200. This is me talking to my prospect. I would be like, listen, Jeff, bro, this conference is one day. It really should be $200, but I can invite you as my guest for $20. And when you show up, I'll give you your $20 back. Now, that's just me personally. You don't have to do that, but I'm going to make them buy their ticket, go to the website, buy your ticket. And when you show up, this is for a guest, a prospect. That's my personal guest. Even if I wasn't going to be there, if they actually show up, I'll give them their $20 back. Why not? I mean, guess what? they're going to be joining your business. They're going to be joining with you and could potentially be a huge leader on your team. So you don't have to do that, pay them $20 back thing, but just make sure you have the right posture, the right mindset to explain to people how big of a deal this is. The last thing I'm going to say on these road shows is that these are going to sell out. Josh said on the live Zoom the other day that there's only 750 to 1,000 seats at each one. And I'm thinking they're going to sell out because we had some of our road shows last year had that many people, and we did like 20 road shows. There's only 6. So what does that mean? It means, number one, make sure you get your ticket now for any that you can attend. Number two, make sure that all of the affiliates on your team get their tickets now. And number three, you ready for it? Make sure you're inviting people now to get their tickets, prospects, anyone you know in the area. And the last thing I'll say is you may even want to consider buying a few extra tickets. I mean, I'm just saying, when you buy your ticket, you can purchase an extra ticket, 2, 3, 4, whatever you want. So if you're going to be building in an area and you're going to be at the road show, get an extra 2 or 3 tickets. And then guess what that's going to do? It's going to make you find people who are going to use those tickets, right? So guys, bottom line is the road shows are a game changer. It's going to be a huge opportunity for you to grow your business. Do not take this lightly. Be serious about the road shows. All right, and the last thing I want to talk about quickly is the January promotion. Those of you watching this still in January, you've got 4 days left because there's no 31 days, remember? 4 days left in the month. It is very important that everyone has their own responsibility to comment on this post. The only people who are going to be in the drawing to win $250, to win all the prizes, and to get a free Power Team t-shirt are going to be the people who comment on the post. And of course, you have to meet the requirements in the January promotion. And we've already got 28. I think now we have 29 people who have already won the January promo. They're all getting a free Power Team t-shirt. And every single person watching this training right now on the Power Team, guess what? You can win a free Power Team t-shirt. And we're not doing this in February. I don't care if there's 100 people who win. We're going to buy 100 t-shirts, and they're like $20-something each. It's only for January. You've got 4 days left. Everyone can win. You're in the drawing to win $250 plus other prizes. I'm not going to explain all the details on what you need to do to win this because it's in the Power Team group. Just find the post. All you do is click on announcements right there. Click on announcements. You'll see this big graphic. Read the information and make sure you comment so that you can be in the drawing. All right, just a couple quick things here on the road shows. Let's see here. So somebody said, but don't they get their $20 back when they become an affiliate for free? No, I'm glad that you asked this. Thank you. The way that it works is a prospect who purchases their roadshow ticket for $20 in advance, they are going to then show up to the roadshow, and only if they show up to the roadshow can they become an affiliate, and the $20 affiliate fee is waived. So they're not getting money back. They're going to be able to join to become an affiliate. They get their affiliate box. I have mine over here. Their affiliate box in the mail, their affiliate kit, business in a box, and they won't have to pay for it because they already paid their $20. So yes, Sherry Beth was at a bunch of them. Absolutely amazing. I see you guys blowing up. The Indianapolis had people standing. That's how big this is. Yes, Kai knows. Absolutely. I can just tell you, get your tickets early. Thank you, Catherine. It's a write-off. We're not giving tax advice, but it's a write-off, okay? You can write this off on your taxes, for God's sake. So no excuses. You can write off the hotel, write off the airfare, the ticket. Everything is a write-off. The whole thing, the whole trip. So don't miss it, okay? All right. Yes, don't miss the road shows. All right, guys, so here's what we're going to do. We are now going to dive into this training. I'm so excited. So we have Let me just do this really quick. Let me take this off the screen. Okay, here we go. Ready? You guys ready? Who's ready? Are you guys ready? Who's ready? Here we go. We have brand new 5K affiliates on the power team. Nathan and Kendall. Love the t-shirts. What's up, guys?
Oh, hi.
So congratulations, 5K affiliates. I'm going to just fire away some questions, and I want everyone who's watching this to know, don't go anywhere, because as soon as we're done with Nathan and Kendall, we have brand new 25K affiliates, Jeff and Jody, coming up next. So we have action-packed training coming at you right now. Not sure how long we're going to be here. Who cares? Just sit back, relax, take some notes. You don't want to miss this because they're going to be sharing with you secrets to their success. So Nathan and Kendall, give us the quick version so everyone knows, because I need to know too. Tell us a little bit about yourself and who you are, where you live. Give us some basics.
Right on. Well, first of all, thanks for having us out. We're super excited, and what a better way to start 2020 than rank up to 5K. But we're from Canada, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, so smack dab right in the middle of Canada. We're right in the middle of winter right now, so we don't have the luxury as Aaron does with the weather right now. But I've been in the construction industry for the past 10 years, working outside in all weather, snow, rain, hail, you name it. I'm an underground plumber. Dealing with water in minus 40 weather conditions doesn't normally sound the best to most people, and it isn't. It's very grueling work. It's been affecting my health. I've worked a lot of hours away from home, and pretty much just had like the light bulb go off last winter that this isn't a sustainable lifestyle, right? Being away, missing a lot of things and sacrifices that I have to do for my job. So I was looking for a way to make that extra income or some sort of way to supplement it so I don't have to be away from home as much. We were with another offer that we first dove into the online world back in June. Just got our feet wet, but end of the day, it didn't align with us at all. And we got introduced to My Daily Choice in November, and we dived in with both feet and no looking back. And it's been the best decision that we have ever made to date. So super stoked to be here and what this next year is going to bring for us.
Awesome. So tell me really quick, who's your sponsor?
Ashley Davis.
Ashley Davis, who also just hit 10K affiliate. Congratulations.
I've known her since I was 4 years old.
What's that?
We've been friends since I was 4 years old.
Wow. Guys, so
I
mean, talk about warm market. This is warm market. They've been friends since they were 4. And so Ashley Davis, also in Canada, just hit 10K affiliate last month. And Ashley was so fired up because she posted today. She's like, I just helped my first person hit 5K. Woo! And so this is Nathan and Kendall. They are tag team in this, engaged, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. Congratulations on that. And so you guys have only been in the business since, December, January? So 2 months in the business?
Well, this will be the third.
This will be the third month.
Third month.
End of November.
Yeah.
Perfect. I love it. So I love mentioning time frames because, and it's also important, we always talk about this to everyone who's watching this. One of the biggest mistakes, we say this on every training, is to compare your results with someone else. Some people hit 5K their first month. Some people do it in a week. Some people it takes a year or longer, and everywhere in between. Remember that we're all on our own journey. And the moment that you decide to hit 5K is the moment it will happen. So we're going to get some training here from Nathan and Kendall on what they did, how they did it to hit 5K within 90 days, within 3 months of the business, 5K affiliate, which is huge. So tell us, first of all, you're in Canada. And I love this because we got Canada back to back here on this training tonight, because the majority of the people in the company on the power team, we're in the United States, right? We can all purchase our CBD Phenomenal Hempworks CBD oil, but you cannot. Now, just recently, who's fired up in Canada? Because Canada can now have my product way over here. I can't reach it. Canada can now purchase all of the hemp line, correct? You guys can now purchase all of the hair care hemp line, which is exciting. And you can also purchase the Mantra essential oils. huge for Canada. Tell us how you have been able to help those who are watching this, who maybe live in Canada. We have people on the team right now in all over the world in different countries, some who cannot currently purchase CBD oil. How have you been able to build your business with that? Talk to us.
Well, basically, we just look at the big picture, right? We don't look for tomorrow or the week after. We look at the big picture. We just started off with the nutritional sprays back in November, and a lot of people, that's all they had for the year prior leading up to that. So then December, we got the Mantra Essential Oils, and now in January, we got the hair care line, and then skincare is next to be released. So getting people fired up and letting them know that, like, you know, we're getting more and more products released each month. It's kind of gets to get the hype built up that we're not just stuck with one product. So we're super excited about that. So it's something to build up towards, but we look at the big picture, right? We don't look at the business side of, you know, just the products for right now. We look at the business in itself and what My Daily Choice has to offer. And, you know, at the end of the day, we are network marketers, right? We don't just have to deal with people that we live around in our areas or around in our cities. We have the world at our fingertips. So that's the mentality that you have to have coming into this business, is that you could reach out to literally anyone and everyone across the world. It's not just in whatever city you're in. You know, you don't have your old school brick and mortar storefront business and you're limited to that. So it's basically just having the mindset that you get to market to the world and the huge opportunities that are associated with it.
Another big thing too is because we're in Canada, we have like one of the best, if not the best, compensation plan out there. Like, seriously. And leading with the business is how we've been so successful, but it's because we're so jacked up about it. Like, we know that this is an amazing compensation plan, and that's one of our huge selling features. The products for us are just a bonus.
So we're getting pretty fired up that we're going to be getting the products here eventually. You know, like I know for myself, I personally cannot wait. You know, super jealous. I almost just want to fly down to the States, purchase a bottle, use it all up, and then come right back home, right? But I have my own health concerns, and I just can't wait just to be able to use these products. So it just keeps me fired up to that, you know, long-term game, right? That's what we're looking at.
I love it. I love it. So you're primarily focused on the business and just, you know, talking about the products you do have. Like when you guys first got started, you only had the sprays, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
And even with just the sprays, you were still crushing it, building your momentum, building your business, and now you've got more products. And so I look at anyone who's in Canada or anyone in any other country, you are the pioneers. You are the ones who are paving the way to grow the market. And truly, the people that are in Canada or any other country for that matter, those affiliates who are building now, this is the way I like to explain it. You are building a foundation. You are building your leadership inner circle, your leadership foundation of people, your team in your market before all the products are available. And guess what that means? Opportunity. And those who seize that opportunity are going to have the most success, without question. So definitely #no excuses. I love it. So talk to us quickly about when, and you know, I want to back up because one question I love to ask, this is always what people want to know this. When Ashley first reached out to you, obviously you guys, super warm market. You guys have known each other since you were babies. So what did she say to you when she first reached out, if you can remember? And tell us quickly, what was the process? What did she have you do to build that interest and to get you started?
So she reached out to me. She was in the same old offer that we were before, and she didn't have a lot of success with it either. We were still in it, but she had already got out and moved on to MDC at that point. And it was funny because I actually remember like the first message that she sent me. She said, "Girl, you know what? I have something here that's super exciting, and I'm building something super awesome, and I don't want to leave you behind. I want you to be a part of it. So please just check out this link. I know you guys are on the edge of deciding what you want to do with your current offer. This is huge." Like, she had so much excitement. in her message, and she was very persistent. But yeah, like right away, she had me hooked. Like I was like, okay, let's look at this. I was kind of not sold completely because we were just being a little bit unsure, but she was persistent. And I always say to our team, persistence pays off.
But like she didn't even have the new marketing system to catch our attention, right? And that's like the huge bonus now with the new year here, with the new marketing system. But just as soon as we dove in with the link, and we just saw a couple little informational things, I was just like instantly just sold. I was like, all right, I already know someone else is in this. I see the success in this already. I'm just jumping in with 2 feet. I know money, other people look at money very differently. Our previous offer, I've spent thousands of dollars in our previous offer just to get involved. And here was like a couple $100, and I was just like, I don't care, to swipe the card, I'm in.
Yeah.
And we'll let baby Jesus take the wheel. Like I didn't really care too much about if I was going to lose a couple $100. It was only a couple $100. I wasn't going to lose sleep over it, but I would lose more sleep not being able to take the opportunity and take that risk more so than losing the money. So and it's like haven't looked back since day one. It's been amazing. So
I love it. I mean, guys, this is huge. And I put on the screen a second ago. Is this pretty much what you said? You said that Ashley reached out and said something to the effect of, I have something super exciting that I'm super excited about. She was very passionate, right? She's super excited. You could tell in her voice how excited she was. And I don't want you to miss out on this. Is that basically what she said?
Yeah.
So I hope everyone watching this is taking notes right now, because this is very, very similar to what I say and what I have said to the hundreds of people that I've prospected. It's leading with passion, just like Allison does, just like they're doing. When you lead with passion, here's what happens. They're going to be interested. They're going to ask like, well, what is it? Why are you so excited? Tell me more. People will just naturally want to find out what it is. And here's the beauty is you don't have to explain everything, right? Here's Ashley. She says, it took me a month talking to Kendall almost every day. And I knew her my whole life. So somebody asked a question and they said, what do you mean when you say persistent? Here's what it means. It means she didn't stop. So if Kendall still said no 2 months, 3 months later, guess what? I bet Ashley would still be talking to her.
Yeah.
So persistence is one of the keys. I could name off a ton of prospects that I've enrolled, and they all said no at first. No. But because I didn't stop, guess what? Eventually they joined. Mm-hmm. So guys, this is huge value here for the whole team to learn from this, learn what Ashley did to be able to enroll you guys in the business. And you just jumped in. You jumped in with 2 feet. So let's talk about when you got in. You got started after a whole month. And that's the other thing. And I kind of just talked about it, but I just want to make sure everyone really gets this. It took her a whole month of messaging, following up for a month. So I want everyone who's watching this to really be honest. How many of you have prospected someone, they told you no once or twice, and then you stopped? Anybody? Come on, be honest. You stopped because they must not be interested. Oh, I don't want to bother them. Oh, they're already not going to do it. And you just write them off, right? No, don't stop. And so Ashley didn't stop. For a whole month, she just kept being persistent. And boom, they got started. And now they're 5K affiliates and they are going to the top. So tell us what you did when you first got started to start getting results right away. Because everyone who's watching this, we've got a ton of people watching this live and the recording. They want to know, what did you do to get results? So give us some specifics on what you did.
Yeah. So literally just to get results was I reached out to everyone and anyone I possibly could. It did like my inbox, like I wasn't big on Facebook Messenger and whatnot before we did this. And I instantly, like, my inbox was completely full right away after like the first week. I was like, guess what I joined? This is what I'm involved in. You know, free to check it out. Like, I just want to build, you know, I want to bring you with me. Like, I don't want to be in this all by myself. You know, this is, you can't miss this opportunity. If you miss out, you're going to be left in the dust, blah, blah, blah. So I just, you know what, I just spammed everyone pretty much, just let them know what I was doing. I got the awareness out there. I made sure that I was super consistent every day, showing up to the business, making posts, reaching out to people consistently. I think that was the biggest thing for our success. Not leaving any stone unturned. My biggest fear was, you know, there's a lot of people that I didn't want to reach out to, but I just said, you know what, what's the worst thing they're going to say is they're just going to say no, right? So it didn't hurt. But there was also a lot of people that I got a very positive response from that I wouldn't have thought I would have got a response for. Or there was also a lot of people that have reached out to us and we have talked to them on the streets and they haven't liked one message, they haven't commented on one thing, but as soon as I see them in person, they're like, okay, what are you guys doing? And like, I want to have a coffee and like, I'm pre-enrolling and I want to see like what this is all about. So the biggest thing, is just getting your message out there, making sure you're consistent in the business, because you never know who's watching. And I can't even count on my hands how many times I've already bumped into people that they haven't talked to me or liked anything that I've been posting about, but yet they've seen what we're doing and we've signed them up and they've joined along with us. So I don't know. That's pretty much the start to our story.
Yeah, and I love what you said, Nathan. I want to bring you with me, right? Mm-hmm. So for everyone who's watching this, when you are prospecting, right, one of the fears that we have, and I'm speaking from personal experience, I did this for years, is people tell us no, or people say they're not interested, and then we just stop. Like, you literally get rejected one time, they tell you no, and then you stop. And that's why you're not very successful. I'm just being honest. And guys, I did it. I know, right? But this is what separates those who go to the top and those who don't. And we're here to help you. Like, I want everyone who's watching this to feed so that when you're prospecting, you can go back and you can continue to follow up. And when Nathan and Kendall are reaching out to their prospects, it's coming from a place of, look, I'm going to the top. We're going to crush this. We're super excited. It's going to happen with or without you, but I want to bring you with me. Do you want to be a part of this, or are you going to miss out?
Exactly.
You guys feel that? You guys feel the confidence in that tone, in that message? And I didn't talk about products. I didn't talk about anything. It's just passion. It's excitement. And when you lead with that, people are going to be interested. People are going to want to know what you're doing. So I want to turn it back over to you guys really quick. We'll take just a few more minutes, but share anything else that you would like from something you learned that helped you get to where you are. Maybe something that, because a lot of people, they go for 5K, right? And they're going for 5K. They're going for 5K. 5K is the first major milestone, the first major rank to start getting your rank bonuses, your monthly bonuses, and all kinds of more money, right? It's the first major step. A lot of people, they build some momentum, they get to 1K, they get to 2K, maybe they get to 3K, then they go back to 2K. What did you do to be able to just keep charging forward and not just hit 5K, but you blasted through 5K this month with plenty of extra time? And I know you're already building your momentum so you can go 10K next month, right? I mean, shoot, even go for it this month, whatever. So tell us, what are some of the things you did to be able to blast right through to 5K? Go for it.
One of our biggest things, to be honest with you, is we leveraged your contests. We made it one of our visions and our goals to make sure that we were getting our name in there. And every single month since we've started, we've been entered and we've had prizes coming to us every month.
But there's a method like to this madness. I remember when we first got it in November and we went 1K in our first month, and we got entered into the draw, and all of a sudden I get packages sent to our door, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm getting like some new gear. I'm like, this is kind of paying off already, getting this business. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. And then December rolls around, and then we get into another draw, and we get more free stuff. And I'm like, well, I can get used to this kind of incentive, right? But here's the kicker, though. These incentives, though, this is what sets you up for your business. This is a method to Aaron Parker's madness, because when you get these 4 people enrolled, we're setting you up to build for this business further on. It's not just to get entered in for this draw for this month. It's also to be like, you want to get as many as you can, because in the next month, that's just going to build you to so much more and get you that much closer to those next goals. So instead of saying like, I'm just going to get 1 or 2 people lined up, well, no, you get these 4 people lined up. Now you're also going to be getting entered into these draws, which is an added bonus. But now moving forward into the next month, moving along, that's just going to jumpstart you now with having those extra 4 people now. And those 4 people are going to bring in another 4 or 5 people. And that's what's going to really skyrocket you. So at first, I just thought it was pretty cool just getting entered into these draws. And that was our incentive. I'm like, I'm just going to crush these. I'm going to crush these incentives. But ultimately, hitting
Here's
these
the bigger picture.
Yeah, hitting these goals is what has now skyrocketed us. And our goal every month is we're going to crush these promotions every month. So we're leaving no.
What about your team? Are you also like tell me if you are, and what the feedback has been from? See, there's 2 parts of this. It's you're taking full advantage of the Power Team contest. You're like, hey, let's win this. Let's do this, right? Every month we do something cool. And you're like, we're going to get this. We're going to get this done. But to really compound your success and create that duplication, it's getting your team to go for it with you. So talk about that really quick.
Yeah, so like we're trying to lead by example first and foremost for our team by us crushing those incentives. But yes, we relay. Oh, I can't even talk. We relay all that information down to our team, and we get them fired up too, and be like, look, guys, you guys get into these draws. That's an incentive. That's a bonus, but this is also going to help and skyrocket your business. So we have been trying to help and work with our team as well, so that we lead by example and that they can follow in our footsteps and they can help and start building the teams underneath them to keep moving forward in this business for everybody else.
Don't make it complicated. All you want to do is duplicate the people who are successful. That was one of the major things that we first learned when we got in. Jeff and Jody said to us, just duplicate. Don't overcomplicate it. Just do what the leaders are doing and you won't fail.
Yeah, pretty much. That's working. Lead by example.
I love it. I love it. You know, I've had people tell me that sometimes our Power Team contests and promotions are a little over the top, and like, you know, Aaron, why are you giving away so much money and you're giving away so many prizes? And like, it's time consuming. It costs us a lot of money. And
thank you. Thank you.
And so like most people don't really go for it for whatever reason. And I've had some people say it's a waste of time, it's a waste of money. But you know what? The reason why I keep doing it, this is why. This is why. Because even if there's just 5% of the whole team, 1% of the whole team who's going to take me up on it and go for these promotions that we do, it's going to help. It's going to help you. And the people who take advantage of it, I think of Allison Byler. Like she's always winning these things and getting her team to go for it. And it's part of why she's had so much success. And so, I mean, I had no idea you guys were going to say that, but I love it. So thank you. And should we do another one in February?
Hell yeah. We'll make sure our name's right in the draw right away again for that one.
What do you guys, what's that, Kendall?
Our team's coming with us though. I want some of our team members, their names in those draws.
Awesome. Okay, guys. So, and for those of you that are watching live, you still have a few days left for the January promo. So go into the Power Team Facebook group, click on announcements, get all the details on the January promo. Everyone who wins the January promo wins a free Power Team t-shirt. Everyone. And there's other drawings. I'm giving away a microphone to somebody, one of these cool microphones. There's cash. There's other prizes. So don't miss it. And would anybody like for us to do another promotion in February, or should we just skip February? Let's see. What does everybody think? Drop a like, drop a comment if you think we should do something in February, or we'll just skip. We won't do anything in February. What do you guys think? What should we do? With that, I want to ask you guys one last question because we got to move here. Just give us your biggest piece of advice, each of you, for everyone who's here, for everybody who wants to hit 5K like you guys have done. what is your biggest piece of advice to help them hit 5K affiliate? Ready, go.
I would say consistency and leverage your cutoffs every Thursday. Create the urgency, do the training, and leverage. That's literally our biggest days. And don't start on Thursday morning. Start on Monday. Check out your top spots and line up your week. Line up your people and get those people in by Thursday at the latest. But leverage that, because urgency is what pushes people to make decisions.
And being persistent, learning not to take no for an answer. The first time somebody says no, being persistent and just being on them, and it will pay off. Trust me, big time.
There it is, guys. We've got 5K affiliates, Kendall and Nathan. Let me see. I think we have this in the group. Give me a second. By the way, the advice there, I love it. The Thursday cutoffs. I mean, Thursday cutoffs are huge. Those who take advantage of Thursday cutoffs are definitely creating much more success than those who don't. And, creating that urgency, creating that sense of urgency is absolutely so important. Here we go. Let me just put this on here really quick. Bam! There it is. Kendall and Nathan, 5K affiliates. Give it up for them. This is huge. So fired up for you guys.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Your momentum going, blaze right to 10K affiliate. I know that you will. And you will be walking on stage getting your trophy. What trophy will you be getting in Vegas? What's your goal?
I'm going for 50K.
Boom! 50K affiliate. I know you can do it 100%. Congratulations, guys. You're awesome. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. All right. If you got value from Kendall and Nathan, new 5Ks, drop a like, drop a comment, give them some big congrats, some appreciation. And we just appreciate them for coming out and sharing some tips with the entire team. Thank you for being here. And we are now going to transition. We've got one more power couple. These two individuals, also in Canada, absolutely just on fire. We've got Jeff and Jody Judge in the house. What's up, guys? You're muted. Did I do it?
Oh, there we go. What's going on?
So, power team, we have 25K. Guys, 25K is a really big deal. And they didn't just squeak by on the last hour, the last minute of the month, which I've been there. They crushed it. Okay. They still got a full week in the month and they just hit 25K this month. It's a really big deal in Canada. So no excuses, right? So I think we just did an interview with you guys not long ago, right? I mean, you guys gave us some incredible tips and some incredible stuff. Oh, we got the little ones. What's up? And, you got to love the family business. It's so awesome. So, guys, Jeff and Jody Judge, 25Ks in Canada. Tell everyone who don't know, how long have you guys been in the business? August
31st, we started.
So just under 5 months.
So 5 months and 25K. I mean, that's huge. That's crushing it. So, and your sponsor again is?
Jessica Boat.
Jessica Boat, who's 10K going for 25K. And this is interesting because this does happen often. And I want everyone to recognize what is happening here. Jessica Boat is a 10K affiliate, which is phenomenal. And guess what? She sponsored 25K affiliates. What does this mean? First of all, Jessica's fired up. She's like, woo! Right? I mean, that's like the most exciting thing that you could ever have happen is having someone in your team surpass you in rank. Like, that's amazing. Like, you want that to happen. Trust me, because she's getting check match, #check match, right? So the beautiful thing here about our comp plan and about this business as a whole is that you, everyone who's watching this, you could surpass your sponsor. Like it drives me crazy sometimes when people, and I've done this too, sometimes we think that oh, my sponsor's only a 5K, so I can only go 5K. No, you're in business. This is your business. You could go super affiliate and your sponsor could be a 5K affiliate, right? That can happen. So take ownership of your business and realize you can hit whatever level you want. So that was just a cool little thing I wanted to throw out there because it's awesome. It's exciting. And Jessica's fired up. So share with everybody really quick. Let's just rewind and share with everybody some of the basics on getting to 5K, and then we'll talk about 25K. So take it away.
Sure.
You go ahead, honey.
Okay, so when we got started, we really weren't into the business. Again, just like Kendall Nathan, huge props to Kendall Nathan. Love you guys. We weren't really into it. We're like, we would come back from another offer. We were tainted from it, had bad experience. And we were just like, okay, let's see what this CBD is all about. And so we jumped in, and it honestly took us 3 weeks to even be like, what the heck is this crap? Like going through all the training and being like, okay, this is cool. And then all of a sudden it was like, this person signed up, this person signed up. And I'm like, that person could have been mine. That person could have been mine. Oh my gosh, I see the momentum. I can get it. And just hitting 5K, we literally hit 5K in the last 2 weeks of September, because during our other affiliate offer, we had built up our brand. We had built up the trust with other affiliates, and they just saw the momentum, and it was like, boom, 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 boom. I want what Jeff and Jody are doing. And the key to that was going to events with our other offer. We went to all the events that we could. We made those personal connections with each and everyone that jumped on within that first month. And then they just jumped on because they liked and trusted us like instantly, and they wanted to see. And in 2 weeks, we hit 5K affiliate in our first month, and it was like just crazy.
And then we were hooked from that point
we were
on.
hooked from then. We saw the momentum, and now we're still here.
Man, I love it. So 3 weeks of doing nothing, and then all of a sudden it was just like, boom, just like blew up. I love it. So tell everyone who's watching, what would be your biggest piece of advice for those who just want to hit 5K? I mean, that's the majority of the people that are here. You've got people in your team that are absolutely crushing it. So what would be the advice for those looking to hit 5K affiliate? Whether it's prospecting advice, mindset advice, strategy advice, like what should everyone go do right now after watching this to start putting things in motion to hit 5K?
Well, Nathan and Kendall really touched on it well there. A big thing is to make your list of family, friends, people you've talked to once, twice. Go through your whole Facebook, social media, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever you're familiar with. Go through everything and make your list and reach out to everybody. Quantity has been a big reason for our success. I haven't been just talking to like 2, 3, 4 people a day. I've been going for like
He's crazy.
50 plus a day, getting through that volume, making sure I can connect with those people who are ready right now. And people, you meet lots of people who are on the fence or who are no's. I do follow up with them sometimes, but I'm always trying to bring new lifeblood in, create new conversations, build rapport, build new relationships with so many different people.
And for me, we talk to as many people, have our list, but my thing is content. Content is key. Leveraging social media is, in our minds, the name of this business, because yes, we don't have all the products here, and we have clients in America, we have clients in India, we have clients in Europe, and we just want to hit as many people, but we want to be most authentic. So we share our story, we share business advice, we share tips and hacks, we share rank advancements with our team. We're constantly putting content out. Like I write out every week my content for the week, what I'm going to talk about. So it's all in front of me. And then it's like zip, 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 I'm done. And it feels really good because me and my story is what's going to attract my clients. And just getting really, really clear on your story, who you are, what got you to where you are, the failures that took you there, and how your future is set from that. And it's been a game changer in the way that we've been talking to people, is just sharing our story.
I love it. So sharing your story. And I mean, we could do a whole training on this, but I want to ask everyone who's watching this a very simple question. Are you sharing stories enough? That's my question for everyone who's watching this. Are you sharing stories enough? Is it your story? Is it someone else's story? When I first joined My Daily Choice, hadn't made any money. I had no success story for myself. And in my messaging, and I love Jeff also said he was messaging and is messaging like 50 people a day.
Oh, yeah.
So those are big numbers, right? And not everyone is willing, able, ready to message 50 people every single day. And that's okay. But if you want to hit 25K affiliate, right? You got to do big numbers.
Mhm.
Same thing that I did when I got started. It was messaging 100 people a day, at least 50 people a day, every day, consistently. And it is, what was I just saying? I totally just lost my train.
Don't you just love that? You're talking about stories. and
Yes, stories. Thank you. So when I was contacting people, what am I talking about? What am I saying? I'm not explaining products. I'm not explaining comp plan. It's stories.
Mhm.
And so for me, it was Jenna. Jenna started with this company for years, only had the sprays, and now she's making millions of dollars as an affiliate in the company. And then I would start talking about this lady who I was friends with, Judy Stallings. Judy Stallings, I mean, it's all about stories. Judy was someone who I knew from a previous business. And you guys know my story about how I told Jenna no. Well, guess what? In my conversations with prospects, I would tell people that story. I would say, listen, John, I told Jenna no a year ago. This is when I was first starting. I almost missed this. After the last year of seeing Jenna make millions of dollars and she's helping other people make millions of dollars, I was like, that's it. I'm in, right? And there's this lady, Judy, and I would tell stories of other people in the company having success. There's this lady, Judy, who I'm friends with, and Judy started a year ago before me. And guess what? Now Judy's making $100,000 a month as a super affiliate. Hello, right? So I was excited, I was passionate, and I was persistent, and I was story. Now I can tell my story. I can tell Jeff and Jody's story. I can tell stories of all these incredible people on the power team, and it's all about stories. So stories are big. So the takeaway here is for everyone who's watching this training, are you telling stories? Are you telling your story? It could be your product story. It could be your success story. Even if you only have a tiny success story, you could still talk about it. You could talk about the success of other people on the team. Tell stories. Okay, so you guys crushed 5K and you're leading with your passion. You're telling stories. You're in Canada, no excuses. You're showing up. It's all about consistency. Tell us what was one of the key things that you did, because we've got some 5Ks on here. We've got some 10Ks on here. They want to all go 25K, right? And even the new people do. Tell us what were some of the key things that you did to go from 5K to 10K to 25K.
One thing I would like to mention is investing into ourselves. So we're always going above and beyond just the training that's provided for us. We're always investing into ourselves, whether that be personal development, money mindset courses. Currently, we're in a recruiting course with Eric Worre, and we're always looking for that next best thing, those learning from the mentors, the people who have the success in the industry that you're in. We're always looking to learn and expand our horizons in that regard. And that's been huge, big, or largely helpful for us in our success as well.
Yeah, so exactly what Jeff says. I cannot talk about investing more and more into yourself, because it's going to help you elevate into becoming the leader that you desire to be. And that is why Jeff and I can stand here with such confidence. Yeah, we have our down days, but we educate on personal development a lot within our team, because this inner success is like the number one reason why you will have business success. So we love to portray that. We love to educate on that, and we show that. And I love when you mentioned talking about other people's story, edifying. That's exactly it. Edifying the people that you know close to you, whether it's like in our team, like us, or other people like Kendall and Nathan, or Aaron Parker, or us being in Canada, Sonia Line. Like, there's all these amazing people within this organization that we get to talk about. And when we share our story in that aspect, it's huge momentum for you, building up your leads, building up your pre-enrollees. And so I just wanted to touch base on that. But I kind of forget your question because my child distracted me.
No, I love it. I love it. I love the family aspect. It's great. And I'm just grateful that you guys are here, able to share some time with the whole team. Guys, who's getting some value from Jeff and Jody? If you're getting some value, stop, go ahead, drop a like, drop a comment. Let us know who's getting value. And by the way, if you guys have any quick questions for Jeff and Jody, we're going to take like 1 or 2 questions. So comment on this video if you're live, and we'll take a couple quick questions. If you're watching the recording, you can still comment and tag them, and we can get those questions later. So investing in yourself, obviously that's huge. A lot of people are afraid to do that, especially if money is tight. I get it. But there's even little things, you know, that you can do to invest in yourself. It could be an ebook. It could be a real book. It could be a little course of some kind. I will say to be careful to go down the rabbit hole of buying training courses, because I've done that, and you could spend thousands of dollars on training courses from this guru, and then you're still stuck. You still don't have a mentor. You still don't know what to do. And that's partly why I do my best, and I'm still have a lot to grow as a leader myself, where I want to be able to provide everything you need in the power team, where, you know, just so that people have a safe place, you know, a safe place of training and support and strategy and what to go do, like a recruiting blitz, like for example, like we could launch our own power team recruiting, you know, blitz, and we could take ideas from Eric and from other people and boom, put something together for the power team. But, you know, I love what you said, because I can tell you that there has been breakthroughs in my career, breakthroughs in my business, and it came from me, you know, taking something serious. And it could be whether it was a course I bought for $100 or more. It might have even been a video. You know, like you mentioned Eric Worre. One of my big breakthroughs as a network marketer was in 2012, and it was doing a 90-day blitz. And it was a video I watched of Eric Worre. I didn't have to pay for it. So when you know, Jeff and Jody are talking about investing in yourself, it could even just be getting on YouTube, finding a awesome training from a leader in the industry and learning from them, and then doing it. See, that's the difference. A lot of people will buy a course, buy a training, and then they don't actually implement. Are you implementing is the key. And so I watched this training from Eric on a 90-day blitz, and I was like, I'm going to do that. And I did a 90-day blitz for 90 days of taking massive action, prospecting like a madman, and my business exploded from that burst of energy in 90 days. And I did that also when I joined My Daily Choice. So I love that. Thank you guys for that. I mean, I just want to kind of open it up. I'm going to check, see if there's any comments, but I would love for you guys just to flow a little bit on, you know, you've been now with us on the power team. You've been with the company for 5 months. You've ranked up 3 times. Your team's crushing it. You guys are in Canada. What are some things you've learned, and what are some pieces of advice and anything else that you can give to the team?
So I just want to touch base on us investing into ourselves quick, because I'm just reading the comments here. One thing that we leverage most is the free education that we get with MDC. You buy in for a couple $100, you get unlimited free education. There's so much training. The reason we invest is because personal development is such a huge aspect of our life, and that's what we want to give back. So when we do courses, our team gets every aspect of it along the way as we're doing it. So I just wanted to touch base on that because we got a busy household. Yeah. So again, like Kendall and Nathan just mentioned, is just doing consistent action, showing up every single day, being your authentic self, and building and really giving your team a chance to make decisions with you, really rising leaders. Because one thing I always stress within our team is that we all rise together. No ifs, ands, or buts. We're doing this together. So questions, show support, love, anything that we can do to make each other hold each other accountable. We do live trainings every Monday now. We're always together in some way, shape, or form. And that has been really massive for our growth. And watching like Ashley's team blow up, and I have a couple other 5K affiliates coming up already. And it's just like giving them that space to let their leadership show as well, giving them that space and having an organization. So the power team has everything. We also have a group called CBD Mastery, which we love, and it's all our training. We have a safe hub. Again, forgot your question because of distractions. It's just one of those nights, Sunday night. But the one thing that we're really working towards, you need to go blow your nose, child. One thing we're really working towards, and the reason we do hustle so much in this business, is because we want to escape. Even though we're working Monday through Friday, we want to be able to escape every single weekend and just to refresh our souls and be a family, because we can get so caught up in this business too, even for us, because we feel like we just got to do so much. And we're
Always
always
gotta
here.
work,
We
yeah.
always got to do that. But it's shifting that mentality. And again, that's why personal development is so huge. Before I even touch my business, I've done my gratitude, my I ams, my meditation, my reading, and I'm starting yoga now. So that's going to be in it. So I do 5 things. I do an hour and a half to myself before I even open messages.
And we are super consistent with
So
that. Every
consistent.
day we hold each other accountable. Every single day we do that.
Yeah. So that's been really, really big for us in the last 5 months, because before we used to lollygag. We used to be like, oh, we can do it here. We can do it here. Consistency always works, but compounding it so you don't get overwhelmed and scheduling out your weeks has been like a huge shift focus for us. But yeah, just giving everybody space.
I love it. I love it. So, all right. So here's a question. You guys are working with your team, which is phenomenal. And obviously, at any point for everyone who's watching this, once you start building a team, of course, you want to work with your team. You want to keep them close. Obviously that's going to be, what's going to help you start to duplicate. I love what Nathan and Kendall said, how they're leveraging the power team promotions to, lead by example, to hit those, and also to rally their team behind those power team promotions. So what do you guys have to say when you have people on your team who are not running as fast as you, right? So couple basics on this. We know that speed of the leader, speed of the team, right? So you've got to lead by example. You're in the trenches. You're building your business. You're 25K. You're still sponsoring new people all the time. But guess what? You have people on your team, just like we all do, who are not going to be as committed or going to run as hard as you are. So what is the advice that you would give to the 5K, the 10K, or to anyone who has a small team? They want to be where you are, to be able to create a team of people who are going to really work and build a business with you?
Yeah, the fact of the matter is you're always going to have people on your team who don't have that same urgency that you do. They don't have the same passion, drive, desire, why, all of that. So the big thing is just constantly bringing that new lifeblood and keeping it fresh and keeping it them understanding that there's more people coming in and that fire is always going to be there. And if you want the mentorship, yes, we're here for you, but you need to want it for yourself. That's the biggest thing.
But I also like when they are like just humming and hawing and just kind of taking the back burner. This is again, and I know I preach it, but like personal growth. If you're not showing up in your business, then obviously you're suffering from something inside of you. You have anxiety, you're stressed, your comparison syndrome. You're looking at everybody else and you're like, why isn't it me? So when we go into those states and we're not like understanding where those emotions are coming from, that is why that is what I do with each leader is like, okay, let's have a personal development meeting. Let's talk this. Let's talk scheduling. Let's talk daily method operations, like things to snap you out of them even quicker so you can start developing yourself and succeeding and getting those results that you came in this business to do. But it really, I just want to motivate. That's my biggest in whatever from this business and what I'm doing is the transformation. I want to see the transformation. I want to see you have all the success in the world. But the only way you're going to really do that, you can have sale after sale after sale. But if you don't believe in yourself full-heartedly and stand there with confidence in a Superman pose, you'll never have it. Like, honestly, you'll never have it. It will come and it will go. It will come and it go and it'll come and it go. It's about finding that consistent inner work and doing it every single day. And your business will be a byproduct of that 100%. So that's what we really educate.
And what's cool is because we have such a big focus on that too, like that's the main thing. We have our CBD mastery group. So we have our unit section set out. So kind of similar to your fast start training, we tag them in. This is where you start, you go through the units. Our very first few units are the personal development side of things. We don't really talk business at all, besides making sure you're an executive and having your auto ship set up. We go straight into DMOs and verbiage and all the different self-development things that's going to help you. And sometimes that's what people's first successes are. They're not their first sale, none of that. It's actually just getting over some of their limiting beliefs or learning to express gratitude for the simple things in life. And so sometimes those are their first successes, but it's the same thing. It's building that foundation to have a structurally solid business.
I just know from experience coming from anxiety and a depression state, like eating my soul constantly, I know the power of this and what it can create. And it's just, okay, what it can create. And it's not only beneficial to me, but it's beneficial to my family. It's beneficial to your business. And like, I talk all day long with clients who are having anxiety moments and things like that. And biggest reward to me is that it's not a bother. It's like, cool, how can I basically mind F you, snap you out of it, and have you standing at the end of the conversation looking at yourself in the mirror being like, holy shit, I'm unstoppable. That's like the biggest transformational thing ever. So, and yeah, it's exactly 95% mindset all the time. Yeah.
I love it. Guys, who's getting value from Jeff and Jody? Of course you are. Drop a like and be sure to share this training with your team. If you're getting value, let us know. So I want to just ask you guys something on this really quick, because I know some people are going to be thinking this and asking this question, because you mentioned you have your own group. And so I have people reach out to me and they say, Aaron, should I start my own Facebook group? Right? So we have a couple different options here, and I'm going to, give you my opinion, but I want to hear from you guys as well. If you have a team, so there's a couple things here. One, at some point as a leader, this is for everyone who's watching this, when you have a team that's big enough, whatever big enough means, it could be that you're 5K, it could be that you're 25K, 50K, 100K. At some point, you may want to consider having your own Facebook group for your team, still plugging everyone into the power team and everything we're doing as a power team, but a place for your team, just your team, where you can collaborate, you can connect, you can do your own little team thing, calls, Zooms, whatever it is, to, keep your team connected. I know there's several leaders on the team, specifically more the 50K and above, who do this. I want to be careful though, because I know that there are people that are not yet 5K, or maybe they are 5K and they have a small team and they want to go do this. And I want to caution people from doing that too soon, because it will massively distract you and take a lot of precious time away from what's important, and that is building your business. When in the beginning, you really don't need to do that. You have, like, if you're working with Jeff and Jody, you've got their group and you've got the power team group. You're good, right? When you hit 25K, you don't really need to go make a new group. You've got Jeff and Jody's group. You've got our group. Same thing with any of the other leaders on the team. So guys, what are your thoughts on that?
So I totally agree. We definitely don't encourage, like, Kendall and Nathan. Well, they have their own chats, which is amazing, because that way then you can keep track of everybody. But we don't encourage just go break off and have your own group and have your own all these stuff. You got to remember, we come from a social media marketing background. We understand the logistics of groups, how it does or what it creates, because that's what we were educated on. That's what we were taught. And we see the power of it. Now, for us creating a group, again, because we plug everybody into the power team. We plug everybody into Team Inspire, but it's nice to have a central hub for us, because we just have a little bit different values or beliefs in creating like a dynamic in the teams and what we desire to create. And that has been proven to us that it's working because of the response that we get, the support that we get, and everything like that. But I do not encourage you to take on more than what you're already doing. You have everything in place.
Don't have to overcomplicate it.
Don't overcomplicate. And you got to remember, we're full time. We work online full time. We don't go to 9 to 5s. This is our job. So we have the time to put into Facebook groups, to put into trainings and things like that, because this is our life. It's do or die. We make it, we go hard, and we just go and run with it. But I don't encourage it 100%, because you guys don't want to get overwhelmed. Have your own chats, obviously, if you have 10 or more plus people, because it's easier to keep track instead of answering questions that way. But just plug into what's already there. The systems are here. We plugged into the power team for the first 3 months. We've only had this group the last 2 months. So, and we've only really made it like the way it is in the last month.
Yeah, because like I said,
so you guys didn't start your own group until you were 10K then, is that right?
Yeah, well, we started it, but we never really had anything going in it and stuff like that. But all the stuff that we've learned too, and that's in our group, is learned from Aaron Parker and Jason Cardamones.
And all the courses that we invested in as well. We wanted a central hub to put all our information, to disperse that to our team as well.
Because our team is number one. It's number one to us. Whatever we're doing, they're doing too.
Nice. Awesome. All right. So we are going to wrap things up here pretty soon. If there's anyone who has any questions for Jeff and Jody, drop them right now. Jeff and Jody, I want you guys to just think about your best piece of advice, strategy, technique, prospecting, following up, whatever it may be. We talked about personal growth. Mindset is everything. Of course, give us one more final anything for someone who's looking to go 5K, looking to rank up, somebody who wants to crush it like you guys are. What is that piece of advice from each of you? But first, I want to let everyone know a piece of ground rule. We have to do this. Sorry, guys, got to be the bad guy. So for everyone who's watching this, the hundreds and hundreds of people watching live and recording, you cannot message Jeff and Jody privately. You cannot message Nathan and Kendall privately unless you're on their team. Because if you do, it's not fair to them. They obviously cannot handle hundreds of messages from people not on their team. So the rule of the power team is you can't message them. If you do, they're just going to tell you to post your question in the power team group. You can post it right here in this video. You can post it in our FAQ document. Say, hey, Jeff and Jody, here's my question, blah, 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 blah. That way it can help the whole team. So power team, thank you for agreeing and understanding. That is something we have to abide by and protect all of the leaders on the team. And we can't have everyone messaging and bombarding all the leaders' questions that you guys have. That's why we do this.
Yes.
And you can post your questions here on this video, even if it's a recording. So with that, I don't see any questions coming in. So I'm just going to turn it over to you guys and would love for you to share with us in closing your final pieces of advice for the team. Take it away.
Sure. So I'm going to cover prospecting. So in the beginning, if you go back and watch the Power Team videos, we talk about cold messaging and left, right, and center. And that worked for us and it still works. But it's all about succeeding forward, trial and error, trying and seeing what works for you. Because now what's working for us is sharing our story, asking people more in-depth questions, getting to know the client, warming them up. Because now when we hit them with the business, they're already warmed up to us. I'm commenting, I'm liking, I'm sharing on all their stuff. It's not like I am making myself present in their life and showing them support. And plus, I love that you touched base on that, Aaron. I'm just going to say this. I don't add anybody who's with HempWorks, just so you know. You follow me or whatnot. My social media is my cold messaging. It's my targets. It's who I'm going to be targeting. So if you are sending me friend requests, don't be hurt that I'm not adding you. I love and appreciate you guys, but social media is the name of the game, and I need to grow my business, and I don't want to be messaging you being like, I'm already in NMDC. Power to you. Much love. Thank you.
And then my one piece of advice would be to go back to whoever sponsored you, your conversation, and go back, scroll all the way back and really see what got you into the business. What was their opening line that got you hooked? What was their energy like? What was their closing technique? Were they telling you facts? Were they telling you stories? What is it that really got you off the fence and got you started in MDC? Really go back, because that's the way that affected you is the same energy that you can pour into your prospects as well.
I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's a great tip. I do love that. If you know, go back and think about how were you prospected. Everyone who's watching this, think back. What did they say? What did they do? What were the steps? How did you get in the business? And realize that if all of those things worked for you, then do those things to bring in other people as well. All right, so we have one question that we'll take, and this is about helping your team. Yeah. So great question from Linda. And so I want you guys to, you kind of touched on this. So the question is, how do you help your team get results? And I think this is a great question. You guys are crushing it. You've got a big team. You hit 25K affiliate. We've mentioned, obviously, not everyone's going to be running. The nature of network marketing in every home-based business. Some people get in, they run. Some people get in, they crawl, they walk with different speeds. Different people are gonna produce. Other people want it. Like it's just the way it goes. So we talked about having a private chat, right? So if you are somebody who has a team of 3, 4, 5, 10 plus people, and you want to create a little Facebook private chat with your team, that could be a way to keep your team together, keep your team accountable, continue to message them, information and updates and exciting things that are happening. And so share what's a specific thing that you guys do to help your team get a result? Take it away.
Just be a product of the environment. Do exactly what everybody else, do what the Parkers are doing what Jason Cardamone is doing, providing that duplication, whatever process, and to allow people to see it doesn't have to be hard. And then working through those mindset and those habits, just making it easy for everybody to understand and to make sure it's a couple $100. Everybody has a couple $100.
Yes, to the hotel again. Can we get this?
Okay, that sounds great.
One thing I think we should touch on too is like the leadership calls and the extra communication that we give to our team as well.
Yes, we definitely have leadership calls, but again, I don't just stay on top of it. Stay on top of who's crushing it. Message the people who aren't crushing it. Encourage them. Send them motivation. Send them little trainings. Hey, did you catch this? If your team is 10 or less, you have time and energy to invest in those 10 people 100%.
Get in contact with them.
Yes.
See where their weaknesses are. See where you can help them. See where you can really just help get them off that fence and start getting their first, second, third sales in.
And just be available for the people that are showing up. If you see people crushing it and they have questions, be available to answer them. Don't be like, I'll get back to you in 2 days. No, you answer them when you see that question, because then it's urgency. Then they can go implement instantly. And it's been huge for us. Like, it used to drive me bonkers with my old mentor. She'd be like, no, I got so many calls. I don't have time for you. I don't have this. I don't have that. And that just discouraged me so much, because if I'm investing time and energy into you and I'm showing up, you better show up for me. And that's how I feel. So that's what we really, really, really do with our team. I said 3 really, so it's really important. Really show support. If they're showing up, you show up for them.
I love it. And then what do you do when people join and they just, we're just going to I just want to hit this really quick, because I know this is just across the board. This can benefit everybody. What do you do when people join and just don't do anything, right? They just join and they don't do anything, right? What do you do to help them, or like, what do you do?
Again, we just show up as ourselves, doing a bunch of training as much as we can, sharing value. It's up to the person. I will reach out and I will say, are you okay? Or is everything good?
Is there anything we can do for you?
Yes. And I will make sure that effort. And they'll answer. Like, we have quite a few people who are hustling, and some people are just sitting watching, and that's fine. As long as they're sitting and watching and taking it in, power to you. But I'm not going to push you. I'm not going to pursue you. If you don't have the desire to do it and you just want to be part of the community, by all means, be part of the community, and let's see where it takes. But it's just giving them space, showing them options, and encouragement. Encouragement and inspiration is huge.
As much as you want everybody to be as urgent as you, everybody's on their own timelines.
Yes. And all you can do is just keep showing up. Every day you show up, you show how it's done, you do the work, you implement, you talk to leads, you bring back your training, and you be like, I just had this message worked, it got 10 pre-enrollees. You share everything that you're doing, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. You share all the aspects, because it's all about succeeding forward together.
Can we get my own?
Sure.
I love that. So you're always encouraging your team, and the people who have the desire are going to step up.
Mm-hmm.
And those who don't, or maybe they're just not ready, they won't. I have countless people who I've sponsored who never did anything, but because I was encouraging, because they see that I'm still here, I'm still producing, I'm still kicking butt, we're still helping people get results. Guess what happens? Months later, they come back, and I'm still reaching out. Like, I will reach out to everyone that I've sponsored at least once a month. Just to check in, just to see how they're doing. What can I do to help? Are you ready? Like, it's just questions to engage, to connect. Now, if their level of desire is not in a place where they're ready to get to work and build the business, I'm not going to spend time with them, right? But I'm still there. I'm still going to let them know. As soon as they're ready to work, to get to work, then I'll work with them. And so that would be my advice for anyone out there. If you have people on your team, these are some things that you can be doing as well. And remember this: if you have people on your team who are not building or not producing or not doing anything yet, just follow this advice. Continue to encourage them. Number 1, continue to lead by example. Mm-hmm. Jeff and Jody, they've won the January promotion this month. Woo! Right?
Ooh.
They're producing, they're leading by example. How can you expect your team to go win the January promo or the February promo or whatever the monthly contest is if you're not doing it yourself? And that's for everyone, whether you are not yet a 5K and you're going for 5K. Like, I love that Kendall and Nathan talked about this, because if you want a surefire way to hit 5K affiliate, anybody out there want to go 5K? Here it is. You make sure you hit the contest for the month, whatever it is, and then you get all of the people on your team to do it with you. You rally them together. You make it fun. You make it exciting. It's a contest. Daily accountability, working together. Like, let's go. We can all win. We can all win the January Power Team promo or whatever month it is. And then you continue to rally your team together. Is everyone going to do it? No, because they're not ready. Their level of desire or commitment is not ready for that yet. But you can still encourage them. You can lead by example. And that is what will bring people along the way. And when they continue to see you showing up, they continue to see you crushing it. It might be next month. It might be 6 months from now. They'll be like, hey, I see what you're doing. You're still crushing it. I'm ready. Let's go. And then you could run with them. So hopefully that helps everyone. Did you guys have anything else? Are we good?
Talk to you.
That's good.
No, so good.
So what is your goal for Manifest 2020 on stage? What's it going to be?
250K.
It was 250K for October, and then we heard it was August, and we're like,
Wow.
250 still.
Yeah, we're just gonna go. We're gonna do it.
We got Mr. Rashkin in the house. What's up, buddy? So glad they could jump on as well. So we are all going to be meeting in Vegas
Mhm.
with Jeff and Jody, with the entire Power Team.
Mhm.
I've got here in the Power Team group under announcements. We have right here, Manifest. This is our Power Team event with all of our details. We're going to have a big Power Team pool party on Sunday. We're going to have some special perks for the 25K affiliates and above. So Jeff and Jody will be there, VIP style. But we want to hang out with the whole Power Team in Vegas. So go to announcements, click on the Manifest 2020 event. Jeff and Jody will be there with their whole team, of course. And we're just so fired up. So their goal for convention is 250K affiliate. Woo, that's huge. And who's excited about Vegas? You're fired up about Vegas? Make some noise. Drop a comment. Let's bring we got Kendall and Nathan back on with us. What's up?
Woo!
So who's already got their convention ticket? Sherry Beth has their ticket. Brittany's going to Vegas. Kai, Power Team reunion. Daryl. We've got Larry and Doris. Jody Clark. Awesome. Well, I just want to say once again, massive congratulations to Jeff and Jody. Give it up. This is a huge deal. 25K affiliates. So freaking awesome. So excited. So proud. So grateful.
Thank you.
These guys are amazing. Doing this training with the kids and the distributors and all that stuff. You got to love it.
That's just another day.
Yeah.
So once again, Nathan, Kendall, thank you guys. Appreciate you for being here. You guys are awesome.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Jeff and Jody, you guys are amazing. Seriously, incredible servant leaders in the trenches, making it happen, going to the top. So grateful to be working with you guys, and I cannot wait to see you guys at convention. We got 6-month blitz, 6-month blitz all the way to Vegas. It's going to be amazing. Power Team, thanks for being here. We
Yeah.
will all be meeting again on 1 week from today, Sunday night, same time, same place. We'll see you here Sunday night with more training, more tips, more strategies, more things to help you get results to build your business. Don't miss it. And for anyone on your team who missed this training, oh my goodness, get the replay, tag them, share this with them, get your whole team to watch this recording. They definitely do not want to miss this. Who's the little guy?
This is Jagger. He's
I'm sorry?
Jagger.
Jager.
Got the moves like Jagger.
Hey, Jager. What's up, buddy?
I get to see you.
He's always watching these and he's like, can they hear me? Can they hear me?
Man, it's
He actually
like
asked at dinner, are you 50K yet, Mom? Are you 50K yet?
my girls do the same thing.
He's watching. Product of our environment.
I'm 50.
So awesome. This is like just priceless because I can remember when my girls, who are now almost 10 and 11, and they were Jager's age, and just the whole experience, and just how life-changing this opportunity and this business can be for our families. So how many kids?
2.
2. Okay.
My oldest just turned 8 on Friday.
Woo!
How old are you? How old are you? 4.
Actually,
Nice. He wants to add a year in there.
Yeah.
Love it.
am I close to
I know
my
it's very
birthday?
special. This is a big why.
Papa,
Like
am I
it's
close to my
that's why we
birthday?
push so hard, because
Almost.
never have him leave again.
I am,
and,
so I'm pretty
and
much
work
fine.
away. He can be here and help me out because it's tough.
I am 5. I am 5.
Yeah.
There are
Jake-
there's actually
Jacob,
four.
he's gonna talk.
Hey, Jagger, your mom and dad are amazing. They are superstars, and I am so excited that I get to work with your mom and dad. They are amazing.
You're gonna make me cry.
Thumbs up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night, guys. Love you guys so much. Good night, Power
Love
TV.
I'll turn it off.